So welcome back. You're joined today by myself, Tids,
Manny.
And Ponle.
and Estelle.
When she comes in.
When she comes in.
Yeah, I need to in like Estelle. Okay, so welcome back. And today we're going to be discussing more broadly, the general supply chain crisis and how that directly impacts us as manga readers and collectors. So I think before we get into it, we're gonna have like an explain like I'm five kind of like overview by Ponle because he's our guy for that. The rest of us are on vibes, but
I mean, to be fair, I just read a bit of the background about it. So I know we got a good few manga collectors here. Manny, how long is it? What book's taking you ages to get?
So I can't find volume 2 of the perfect edition of 20th Century Boy. I can't find volume 3 of Pluto. I can't find the One Piece box set 3. I can't find Banana Fish volume 1 and 2.
Oh wow!
Oh my gosh!
The One Piece box set you found it, but it was like
It's
£500.
So there was someone was selling the box set for box set 3 of One Piece for 10 grand.
10
10 grand. Okay, £9,199.
Oh, Jesus.
Someone's selling it for $5. It's like, bro, I'm not spending this amount of money. But it's because there is no new ones available.
Yeah.
So people feel like they can.
they're not printing any new.
It's the struggle to print. That's what it is, the issue. That's what I was trying to ask you, how long it's taken, as you said, months, because manga sales are through the roof. Yeah. So that basically manga sales are booming. They're doing great right now, but a few issues like COVID, which has come and, it's hit many industries across the road since the pandemic. That's including printing of mangas as well. So it's just like they're struggling to meet, the supply is struggling very hard to meet the demand at the moment, and demand is through the roof. So people are waiting months and months and months for books. As you said, you've got a few books you're waiting for. More than a few. I was like, wow. But yeah, no, it's a problem that they're a great problem, but in the same way, it's not for the consumer. You're waiting ages to get the book that you want, but for the industry itself, it's just showing how much it is in demand right now.
It might be like we don't get any like if we do, it's hard to find like any data or stats in regards to manga sales in the UK and Europe as fast as we get in American ones. So like we like pretty much our opinions comes from what is happening in America, obviously same language,
Yeah.
And manga sales in America from the space of a year has tripled from the year prior.
Wow.
Yeah, and obviously like Ponle just mentioned that COVID plays a big part, and the biggest issue with that is that because manga pages or paper that is made for manga usually comes from India. And they have like a bigger issue in regards to COVID, and because of that, there's issue with labor, and again, like Ponle says, the manga sales have, and it's not just an issue with manga; it's an issue with paper itself, an issue with
with books as well.
Yeah,
it's just as you said, it's an issue with books as well. It's just manga's just been exploding, hasn't it? So
but if you're looking for manga, I got a few I want to sell. I've decided that I'm gonna like buy enough manga that when I can sell the manga that I've bought, so I can use that money to buy other manga. So basically self-fund my manga habit.
Yeah.
A habit.
Habit.
Addiction.
You said habit.
This is an addiction.
But it shows you that knowledge there's an issue though.
Wait, habits are not issues.
Why did you seem so concerned?
Yeah, you're like,
I was concerned because the way you looked at me like habits, like what did I say that was wrong? Having a habit or a hobby, it's not an issue.
But when it becomes an addiction, that's when the discussion begins.
Do you know what's funny? Yeah? I think it was like a month or two ago. It's like, okay, that's enough manga. I spent too much money on manga, so I stopped buying manga for a little while. So instead, I'm just buying novels, like fantasy books. So maybe I have an addiction of buying stuff.
You just like.
Do you know what? I blame.
At least you've admitted it. At least you admitted it.
I blame Amazon. That's why we need to bump Amazon at every step that we can.
This whole crisis with the global supply chain and like the book and manga shortage came at the worst time because I don't know how everyone else feels, but like I find myself watching less anime or fewer anime nowadays.
Yeah.
So I've always preferred to like read manga. So obviously it's just kind of like, and like I used to, once I started collecting print manga, that's the way I primarily like to read. But actually, the Shonen Jump app is quite good. I just wish that there were more apps like that where you could read legitimately.
Yeah, I wish as
Even
well.
if you don't care about like the ethics of reading scans online, a lot of the times they're not really like, the translations are a bit
Yeah, a bit
wonky,
janky.
you know, or you have like chapters missing. Like I think some people was talking about like in JJK. Like I didn't experience it because I've been reading on Shonen Jump, and like I just
the legit way.
just comes out my account. It's £2 a month, and like I feel like I get my money's worth because I read like every day. And but yeah, people are saying like if people who don't have access to that, there's like whole chapters or like chapters in an arc just like missing for JJK online if you try and read like scans online and stuff. So yeah, I think this global shortage is just like it's
the worst possible.
I would definitely highly recommend anybody that reads shonen manga on a even if it's just one manga or two. I would recommend to get the Shonen Jump app.
It's really good.
It's literally £2, and I've read a lot of manga from there. Like for example, Spy Family, obviously One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen. There's this new manga that I can't remember the name of that only has 2 chapters out. But my point is that I wouldn't read as much of it if it wasn't for the app. It's just accessible and easy to use, isn't it? Yeah. So I would, if you can, I would highly recommend it. It's £2 a month. It's absolutely worth every penny for you to do. This is not sponsored.
But if they want to sponsor
we'll be more than happy to take the sponsorship.
So after a while I feel like this is really like dorky to go into this stuff. But if you read manga you understand. You understand.
Even like not really going on a tangent, but something close to it is that Dragon Ball, obviously we all grew up with Dragon Ball Z. Like the actual manga for Dragon Ball is so good. It's so like you don't really I haven't gone on my way to like read arcs of it, but even like reading panels like Toriyama's paneling is I think it's the best in regards to shonen. In regards to shonen, the way you can follow each panel is the best in my personal opinion. He makes it so simple but still like energetic. You can feel the action within the panels. It's amazing, and that is something that I need to get into, and because it makes me understand a lot more why Dragon Ball is loved so dearly by all these different mangakas. Not because it was this big not just because it was this big selling anime show that like broke how many records worldwide and introduced so many different people around the world into anime, is because Toriyama's work itself is just amazing. It's just amazing. Obviously people like Oda, what's my man called? Kishimoto, and the rest of that generation of mangakas learned quite a lot from
the big three.
The big three mangakas learned quite a lot from him, and you can see it from the drawings that Toriyama did. Is literally really, really amazing, and to this day they still stand amongst the best.
But yeah, and just talking about like anime coming out next year that we're really hyped for, like I know like I think unanimously everyone's waiting for I'm pretty sure I saw season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, but definitely Chainsaw Man anime coming in next
absolutely.
year.
Anime of the year already.
There's a Slam Dunk movie coming out next year. Spy Family anime.
The best girl.
Wait.
The
best girl
Best
Anya.
girl in manga ever.
So like, there's all these anime coming out next year, but I think I speak for us as a whole, but anyone can like jump in. I think we would prefer to read manga, and then like when the like original anime comes out, watch that.
Yeah.
Just like the older we get, I feel like I don't know if age plays a part in it as well. I feel like I just read quicker.
We got jobs, man.
Life comes at you fast. Life comes at you fast.
Because like I've been watching Succession, and each episode is an hour long. But I can put it on and I can still do other things and still pay attention, because obviously it's in English, and English is my first language. I don't need to be like looking at the screen to follow every second. Anime is not the same thing, unless it's an anime that I can stomach the dub for. And that's like, I'm not like an elitist when it comes to that, but genuinely I would prefer to watch the subbed, and usually the subbed is all you get anyway. For a lot of anime, you don't always get a dub. I don't know when the last time was anyone here kind of like kept up to date with like multiple animes in the same season?
No.
Nope. It's been a long time.
Like ever. Like when do you think it was? Were you, like in uni?
It's been a few years. It's been probably uni, so it's been a good few years. I used to check the seasons and stuff and see what I wanted to watch, but a long time ago. But I barely watch anime these days, to be honest.
Weren't anime coming out? Actually, yesterday. Maybe I don't know how far back to go, but were they coming out as seasonally as they are now? I don't feel like in uni they were.
They were, but it wasn't as many.
But we didn't have such a
I
daily
think
job.
yes, maybe the volume of
Because you
them.
know about anime before, you should just come out when it came out.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Maybe a bit further back.
Mostly for like
Definite
shonen anime adaptations, maybe we just like the episodes just released.
Just when they
but in terms
come.
of like, this is the winter season anime.
Oh,
It was still like this.
Yeah.
I think it was still starting up.
Yeah, but just not to this. Yeah, exactly.
Not to the way it is
Standards so
today
much.
now. I think it is,
Now
but
they have
yeah.
more schedules. You're like, oh, all right.
No, even before when because when I made the video of animes for next year, I went on my anime list and they literally have like list out seasonal animes that came out for that season. So it's always been a thing.
always been seasonal.
Just as a parent.
Yeah, just haven't had as many as now. Like it's mad, and they're making like.
Well, maybe it's because we're watching a lot more long running
Yeah,
stuff.
that-
Yes.
Because we grew up on the big three, Dragon Ball, even things
Sailor
like
Moon, Pokemon.
Yeah, we would say a lot more animes had longer seasons
Yeah, like 20
than
episodes
now.
was calm. Now
Than
you'd be lucky if you get 12
12,
episodes.
yeah.
Your favorite.
and plus back then we didn't have things like Crunchyroll, Funimation, where we could have access to anime that's out right now.
Yeah.
We had to like go through other means to find anime.
like our guy Eric.
Like our guy Eric.
Basically,
Yeah.
we reached out to Eric to kind of find all kinds.
Show us the ropes.
Big up Eric.
We got Eric.
So have you read a manga and then also watched like the same parts in the anime, or watched the anime and then later read the same parts in the manga, and has the experience? Can you tell there's a clear difference?
Well, I guess I'd say one of the first series that comes to mind around like one of the first series I think of when I kind of think about the experiences I've had, like either watching the series or reading it, was a manga that I watched. An anime that I watched in secondary school called Soul Eater. I'm sure you guys have heard of
Soul
it.
Eater, yes. Sorry, now I'm gonna
It
get
was
yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I know
And
where
I
you're
really
going.
I know
watched
where
the
you're going.
anime first, and then I read the manga. I did it backwards that time, so I watched the anime first, finished it.
No,
great,
I did the same as
fantastic.
well.
Went back to watch the manga, and I'm like, what is going on? Like.
Yes.
From the betrayals to some of the people's deaths, or even just some of the kind of core
Yeah.
thingies
it's-
of the actual series, which is so different. And I was just like, they didn't do this in anime.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that was probably one of the series that kind of made me want to start always reading the manga first, because I was
Yeah, it
just like,
happened.
why did this happen in anime?
Yeah, I did the exact same thing. I watched the Soul Eater anime.
So it was good though.
Yeah, no, Soul Eater was good. I remember I
actually
did the
did
same
finish
thing
it.
as
I
It was a
you.
bit, when you first watch it, like, what is this all about these witches and all that? And you're like,
Yeah.
I didn't actually finish it because I heard actually that